for our salvation is nearer than when we believed. That's from Romans 13. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Rakakwadash. And I've been watching a couple of videos dealing with the MOTB and the prelude to the MOTB, which is the, I'll call it the juice. Anyway, most of these videos are Edomites not wanting to take the prelude to the mark of the beast. And a lot of these Edomites know that that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You rarely see Jake saying that, because Jake, they'll just say it like this: Jake is fucking stupid. You know, Esau, they'll go to churches, they'll attend, they're part of different church congregations. And the thing about Esau, especially in the Bible Belt down south, these Edomites, or what appear to be Edomites, they really study the scriptures, unlike Jake. The stupidest place you can be right now is in a black church. The black church is the biggest joke on the planet Earth. They know absolutely nothing about the scriptures. And if they do know about the scriptures, they're set up to deceive their congregation. You go to any, you prove me wrong. Go to any church, any so-called black church, and ask them prophetic questions concerning the MOTB and other things about, you can say, the beast, whatever. And we go through this, you know, week after week. We sound like broken records. I know I do. But this is the major prophecy before the destruction, man. And it's a goddamn shame that you have Israelites in the so-called Hebrew Israelite community that's teaching that the MOTB is Christianity and an embargo, sleeping with white women. Solomon had the mark of the beast. The beast, if you know anything about the beast, first of all, the beast was in slavery under Solomon. So that's a stupid statement. It said, the simple believeth every word. It says, cursed be the man, in Jeremiah, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh strength his arm. You got a lot of Israelites that woke up to the fact that they're Israelites by mainly watching the YouTube videos, and they'll pick what camp they want to be a part of, and then they'll go to the leader or the leadership, and whatever the leaders say, if it's not kosher to them, if it's something in their mind that they can't, I don't know, it's hard to accept it, they'll accept it anyway. So a lot of you Jakes, you're just going to take it. And you've been taking it. You've been taking the juice, and you're going to take the MOTB. And if I still have the video up, I'll put the video in the description box. There's a bunch of Edomites, all Edomites. There's in New York City saying they're not going to take it. And it's coming down to the wire where certain stores you can't go in. And their plan is to close the doors on all of you that don't have the prelude to the MOTB. This is why we here at Great Millstone constantly talk about it. So you other camps, well, we're not dealing with your leaders. Your leaders been received the bag. That's why Yohanan said what he said. This was last year. As soon as when they introduced the juice, the first thing he did, he made a PSA, public service announcement, saying, go ahead and take it. And then he said, we know the white man is devil. We know he's evil, but take it anyway. That's what he said. That's what he said. The video's still up there. So right then and there, you say, well, this is the guy you're supposed to run away from. Anyway, I got this precept right here, Revelation, because I looked up the word deceive in the book of Revelation. Now the word deceived in the Greek is planao, which means to cause someone to go in error, to sin, to cause to go the wrong way. Hey, you got a fork in the road. You got the right way, and then you got the right, then you got the left. The right way is the right. To make a right, the wrong way is to make a left. Well, the deceiver will tell you, no, go ahead, take the left. You're good. And you might, if you're smart, you would open up a map because you don't know this individual, you know? So that's what that means. The word deceive, planao. To lead thee into sin, to lead thee into error. Anyway, if you've been watching the news, which you should be watching, and filter everything through the scriptures, what Esau's been doing, well, in Australia, he's been just forcing it, grabbing up children and giving them the jab, you know, against the will of the parents. And are they eventually going to do it over here? They'll come close to it. What they're doing now is they can't just say, you got to take it, and that's it. You ain't got nothing to say. What they're doing now is they're working with the businesses, because the businesses receive license to do business and charters and all that, and tax ID numbers and business names, which link to local government. So they're working from the federal government down to local government to cause you that don't have it. And we know that this whole this thing, the Crown Vic Royale, is bullshit. They just throw it out there, you know. When people buck up, they just throw. Wait, they look. People are walking around. I walk around. Ain't nobody wearing no mask, man. And this is supposed to be the Delta variant, where this is supposed to be, I believe they either said 100 times worse or 1,000 times worse. Well, wait a minute. Why didn't they lock everybody back down if it's so bad? I remember, let's say 6 months ago, most businesses that you went in had a sign up saying you got to wear a mask. Now, most of these businesses don't even have the sign up. You know, I'll pick up from McDonald's, I'll do the Uber, and a particular, well, any McDonald's that I go to, they'll have the sign up, but people, you go up in there, there's some people that got the mask, and others, I think the employees got to have the mask. But regular customers, they don't have to have the mask. They're not pushing it like they did before. So it's all bullshit. That was just, what is it, what do you call it, the Trojan horse? If I'm saying it right, the Trojan horse. The Trojan horse is the Crown Vic to use to introduce you to other things, because it went from, if you take the jab, it'll protect you, to it ain't going to protect you, but it'll help you, and now you got to take a series of them. So, you know, Captain Tazariak, are you going to take a series of jabs and take pills behind it? Because if you do that, you're going to take the charagma. That's for damn sure. Anyway, let me just read this precept right here. It says, Revelation 19, verse 20, and the beast was taken. Now the beast, like I said, it's called the MOTB for a reason, because it's the mark of the bee. So why would Johanna make a stupid statement as King Solomon had the MOTB when the beast wasn't even heard of? The beast, you know when the beast came about? During the time of the Roman Empire. So we're talking about Solomon lived, I would say, around 800, 850. You can check it out for yourself. 850 years before the Roman Empire. About 800 years before the Roman Empire, which is the first beast. So it's obvious Johanna doesn't know what the beast is. And then you had the second beast, which came about 2,800 years after Solomon. And that's the beast that is talking about now. The mark did not come through the Roman Empire or the first beast. The mark is coming through the second beast, which is NATO and the EU. So that shows you that Johanna didn't even understand prophecies. You know, why would Captain Tazariak and others, it boggles the mind why they would be under this guy. For him to make a statement like that is ridiculous. Anyway, it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet, which represents Esau's Christianity, starting from the Renaissance to Roman Catholicism to the Baptist, the Methodist, Jehovah's Witness. Those are all the daughters of the main church, which is the RCC. It says, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles. Now they both wrought miracles because miracles is your technology. Before him, with which he deceived, the word there G4105, which is the Greek word planao, to go astray. He made them go astray. He didn't necessarily, deceive doesn't necessarily mean to force. It means to cause someone to follow your way, which is the wrong way. It said, deceive them that had received the mark of the beast. So Solomon didn't receive the mark of the beast. The Apostle Paul didn't receive the mark. Oh, he said the Apostle Paul received the mark of the beast. Well, Revelation 20 verse 4 cuts that. It said that they're not going to bow down. None of the believers are going to bow down or take that mark. Like I said, when they actually make this thing, they introduce the charagma, because people are saying that the jab is a charagma. No, I don't believe it is, but I wouldn't take it anyway. There's going to be an actual physical thing they're going to put in you. Now, maybe they're setting your body up with these jabs. You know, there's all kind of stories of if you put a quarter on your arm, it'll stick. Or if you put it anywhere in your body. I mean, these are stories. There's videos on it. I don't know how true that is. But there's something that's entering in your body that you don't know about. And ultimately, you'll get that. Like I said, you get the jab, the series of jabs. You take the pills. You get the card to go to stores. You keep your job. And then you're going to get that, the charagma. So you with your good jobs, you can keep your job, but you're going to have to take that charagma, and you're going to be put to death. You're an enemy of the Most High. You know, the scriptures say about he that saveth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for the Lord's sake shall indeed save it. So we're gonna have that faith. We're gonna believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It says, in them that worship his image. And it's not talking about a picture Caesar Borgia for you dimwits out there. You proud, sick dimwits. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Now the churches say, well, the great spirit, the Lord picked them up and threw them through the beast. No, this is parabolic. This is poetic. It means that this place, Babylon the Great, will be destroyed by way of nuclear fire and the lasers that's going to come from the chariots. Okay, it says here in okay, it says here in Revelation 20 verse 10, and then I'm gonna close on this. I just wanted to go into this topic. I mean, this is like the 10,000th time I went into this topic, but you got to hit home, man. You know, we're right at the end. We're literally at the end of this thing. For our salvation is nearer than when we believe. So this charagma could be made available 3 months in, 6 months in, a year in. So I'll be surprised if we go to the year 2023. I'll be surprised because things are moving quick. The Most High is speeding this thing up, and the ones that are not of the elect, you're gonna get caught out there, and you are gonna take the charagma. Revelation 20 verse 10, and the devil that deceived them was cast, and he deceives you. Anything this man is offering you is I wouldn't take. It's a deception. And the devil especially this jab. It says, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire. That's poetic, parabolic, for the destruction, and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet, the beast, we know who the beast is, and the false prophet, we know what that is, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Well, their torment is going to come in the form of captivity. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.